We're here in the community of Betchico. My name is Karen Coronin. I'm with the Northwest Territories Association of Communities. I'm part of the insurance program, the Northern Communities Insurance Program. We are doing a video of property inspection. This will be our sample to go along with a property inspection form that we have provided to all the communities. You can use this video to help train your employees to do property inspections, and also as part of the insurance program, all the communities get a rebate if they do property inspections on a regular basis. So we really encourage you to get the forms, give us a call if you need any information. So to begin the inspection, we'll follow along with the form that you will have with you on a clipboard. The first thing on the inspection is the fire lanes. Are they posted and are they clear? You want to make sure that the roadway in front of the building is available for fire trucks if they need to get in, and along the sides. This building has no signs for fire lanes, so that might be something they might want to look at improving. Exits, are they clear of debris and snow? This time of year, of course, there's no problem with snow, but the piece of carpet rolled up beside should be removed. The steps and ramps, are they clear of ice and snow and any other debris? In this case here, this building has a handicap ramp as well as regular stairs. They're in good condition and they are clear. The roof above the exit door should also be clear of any snow and ice in a winter situation. Handrails, are they in place and are they secure? The handrails on this set of stairs are in good condition and secure. And the last thing in this location is the hydrants. Are there fire hydrants here? And there is one here across the street. And is it clear of obstruction and able to be used? And I can see that it is. So now we're starting on the side of the building here. We'll look for any standpipes or sprinkler connections. On this building there are none. On some buildings you will have some. Just make sure that they're capped and cleared. The skirting. On this building there is no skirting, but if you do have skirting, make sure the skirting is intact and secured. If there is a gate on the skirting, make sure that's locked. Ideally, a building skirting should allow movement of air under the building. Even better maybe is a chicken wire type skirting. In this case, that might be something that the community might want to add to this particular building. Is the building clear of any combustible materials? Are there things stored along the side? In this case, everything is clear. The area around the building is clean. The skirting, is it clear of snow and debris? In the winter, you want to keep the snow away from the building skirting. You want air to pass to keep the area below as dry as possible. Take a look under the crawl space. Is there standing water? Is there positive drainage away from the building in case of heavy rains? You don't want the water to pool up under the building. That will compromise the foundations. If there are downspouts, make sure the downspouts are aimed away from the building. Also, in this case here, there are no eave troughs. That might be something that the community might want to consider adding at some point if rain becomes an issue. If your building has outdoor electrical outlets, take a look at them. Make sure that the covers are in place and that they look in good condition. If there is a garbage container outside of your building, make sure that it is at least 3 meters from the building. This building does not have one. Then take a look at the area outside of the mechanical room in the building. Here we are outside of the furnace intake and exhaust. Make sure that the grates are clean and clear. In this case here, the top one needs to be cleaned, and we can note that on the inspection form. Then take a look at all the electrical connections. Just look for anything unusual. In this case, everything is clean and fairly new. The fuel tank. Take a look at the connections, make sure there are no leaks. In this case here, the elbow at the bottom over there looks like it might be dripping a little bit. They'll want to take a look at that. The tank is fairly new and in good condition. However, the gauge on the top is broken, and also the fill pipe does not have a lid. There's a rag stuffed in there. There should also be a cap on the vent stack. Make sure that the chimney is clear of ice and other obstructions. Make sure the chimney cap is on, and the roof, if you can see it from the ground, just take a look at it, make sure there's nothing unusual going on up there. So those are things that the community want to take care of. Just take a quick look around the building at all of your electrical connections if you see anything unusual. In this case here, this is the connection for the solar panel array they have, and the seal around the conduit lines here is starting to fail, so water can get in. We're just continuing with the inspection of the exits. In this particular exit here, there's been some damage to the trim, so this should be reported and repaired. Other than that, this exit is clean and clear. So now we're doing the interior building inspection. We'll be looking first for all the fire exits. Are the fire exits posted, and are they clear? In this case here, this door has a sign for fire exit. Also, the front door has an exit sign. There is no debris in the area, so they are clear. The only problem here with this door is it is propped open. You can see the door stop in the door, and the fire extinguisher that should be hanging here is missing. So we're just continuing with the inspection of the exit doors in the building. This door is properly signed and marked. It's in good condition. And the only problem in this hallway here are these 3 garbage cans. They should be relocated to another area so they won't cause an issue in case of an emergency. The next section talks about stairwell doors and handrails. This building does not have those, so we don't need to comment on them here. Fire panel, is it on and armed? Is it free from trouble indicators? This building does not have a fire panel. Smoke detectors, are they operational? You should probably check them, and as well change the batteries on a regular recommended schedule. In this case here, the smoke detector is up on the wall here, and it should be checked and batteries replaced if it is battery operated. You should also check if all the fire extinguishers are in place. In this building, they have them all marked with the fire extinguisher sign. When you're inspecting the fire extinguishers, take a look at the gauge, make sure the little arrow is in the green section, and just take a look at the tag and make sure that the annual inspection is up to date. In continuing with your inspection, if your building has sprinklers, make sure that there's a 1/2 meter clearance under each sprinkler head. Also, if there is a fire hose, make sure the cabinet is in good condition and the hose is in good condition. If you have a fire water storage tank, make sure that it is filled to the proper level. Now we'll take a look at the electrical room. Make sure that the electrical room is locked. In this case, this room is not locked. In fact, there's a sign saying not to keep the room locked. So this is not recommended according to fire code. When we go in, any doors that have an automatic closer, make sure that you inspect the closer and make sure they're working properly. Check to see if the room is free of combustible material. As you can see, this electrical room, mechanical room, is being used for a lot of storage. This is an issue that should be cleared up. So when you come to inspect the electrical panel, just make sure that everything looks in good condition, and there should be 1 meter of clear space all around the panel. In this case, there is a little bit of debris down here at the bottom. That should be cleared away as part of the general maintenance of this room. We should make sure that the mechanical room combustion air intakes are clear. We have the air intake here on the floor, and it is jammed with a rag right now, and it is also surrounded by a lot of debris. This will need to be remediated. And continuing with the mechanical room, just take a look at the area of the furnace. This is a fuel-fired furnace, and the filter and connections are down here. Just make sure you don't see any leaks. Make sure the furnace is unobstructed and everything looks like it's in good condition. If you have an attic, take a look up there. Make sure that the fire separations are intact. Also, make sure that the attic is free of combustible material, and if the access door to the attic is secure. If you have a crawl space, take a look down in the crawl space. Make sure that the fire separators are intact in the crawl space, and also make sure the crawl space is clear of combustible material. Make sure that the crawl space access is secure. Take a look at all of the other storage areas in your building. Are they secured? And are they free of combustible material? We're going to go take a look at the custodial room here in this building right now. Here in the custodial room, you can see that there's an awful lot of debris in the area. A person can't even walk to access the sink. The hot water tank is surrounded by material, and the door is being propped open by boxes. This all should be cleared up. As you continue with your building inspection, take a look at all of your emergency lighting. Is it operational? Is flammable material properly stored? If you have any gas-powered equipment in your building, make sure that it is properly stored outside of the building. Are non-smoking rules enforced in your building? Is the workshop area properly vented if you have one? And is the dust collecting equipment connected to all of the dust producing equipment? Take a look at your walls, ceilings, and floors. Are they free from holes? Are ceiling tiles in place? Are the windows and doors in good condition? Electrical covers, are they in place? Are they in good condition? If you have a commercial kitchen, are the kitchen exhaust fans operational and clean? Is the kitchen fire suppression system maintained onto its proper schedule? And is the system charged? So to finalize the inspection, you should take a look at the logbooks in the building. Some buildings do not have any, such as this building. If your building does have logbooks, take a look at the logbook for the fire alarm testing schedule, for the sprinkler testing and maintenance, fire pump testing, the emergency generator testing, and also the emergency fire procedures. Are they current and in every appropriate area? As you can see by this inspection of this building, the building is in generally good condition and well maintained. There's a few issues with storage of materials, which should be corrected. And other than that, these guys are ready to go until the next scheduled inspection. So carry on and inspect your buildings.